The purpose of this video is to show you how to record on any Rodgers organ, and then later, if you like, to play it back using your Rodgers Play app. Let's identify the parts of the organ that you'll be using when you're recording. I'll go from left to right. Over on the left is the port where your USB will be for storing recordings. You'll be looking at the window. Way over on the right, you'll be using these knobs, the top left and the top right. You'll be using the record, play, pause, and stop pistons. And you will also, I've got the pedal board off so you can, so I can sit closer to the organ while I'm doing this video, but you'll also be moving the shoes. You'll also be either putting on pre-registered stops by using the general pistons, or you'll manually use. The simplest type of recording is if you just want to record yourself, listen to it, and don't intend to save it. Very easy. All you have to do is press record, either put some stops on or press a piston, play. When you're done, press stop. When you want to listen to it, press play. To ensure that you have the correct stops and the correct volume at playback, the steps are, number one, start with no stops on, so press cancel or just clear everything out, and your shoes should be entirely closed. So if they were open, they'd look like this. If they were closed, they'd look like this. So start with them completely closed. Step number two is you'll press record, and the window opens up, and you'll notice that play pause starts flashing. When play pause is pressed, right here, right now it says 1/1, that's measure 1. If I press play pause, it would give me a warning, and it would go -2, -1. If the metronome were on, it would actually be ticking, but we won't use the metronome. You'll see -2, -1, and then when it actually says 1, then it really is recording. I'm ready to record. I've pressed record, play pause is flashing. When I press play pause, it's going to go -2, -1. I'll press a piston as quickly as I can, move my shoes. When I'm done, I'll press cancel and stop. Now let's save that song to a USB. I usually start with the USB already inserted. You could insert it now, it doesn't matter. In the window, right here, it says source. I'm going to turn the top left knob down to save song, then I'll push that same knob. And right now it says 01 is empty. If I press set, saved it, but now I want to give it a name. So I'm going to move my cursor up. I took the top left knob, moved it counterclockwise up to new song. I want to give it a title, so I'll press that, and you'll see these letters here. When you're giving a song a name, you have the choice of capital letters, little letters, and numbers. I encourage you to not bother with the little letters because it just takes more time to do that. I would play the beginning of Joyful, Joyful, so I'm going to call this Joyful, Joyful. That N, the way you move the letters is with the top left knob. You can move the cursor back and forth. The top right knob actually turns the letters. So I want to make that a J. I'll go backwards to a J. These capital letters, I'm going to go way back to an O for joyful. Then I'm going to go way back to a Y. This blank, they always start with a blank and then they become capital. So here's the F. Turn this backwards to forwards to U and make this a capital L. I'm turning those knobs really fast. Now I want to make these blank. So I'll take that far right knob all the way to the left, all the way to the left. I'm ready to save it, so I will press set. And it says the title, and because this USB right now has nothing on it, number 1 is empty. But If I knew that I wanted to save it to a different spot on the USB, I could do that. But for now, I'm going to just do it right on one, and I'll press set. It has saved it, and now you'll see that the title is there. Now let's test to see if we were successful. I'm going to turn the organ off. Anything you record goes away when you turn the organ off, unless you've saved it to USB. So I'll turn the organ back on. I have the USB in the organ. And when I'm ready to play, I'm going to press play pause. It opens up the song recorder and asks me what the source is. You could play from the demo songs, but anything that you have personally recorded and saved to your USB, you need to make that source say USB. So I will turn the top right knob, and now it says USB, and it shows me my first song. I'll press play. Does everything I did before. When I'm done, I'll press stop. If I had more songs, I'm going to rotate down to number 1 there. If I had more songs on this USB, those would change to 2, 3, 4, and you'd see their titles. But so far, we only saved. I hope you found these directions to be helpful. The more you do this, the easier it's going to get, and I'm sure you'll be recording lots of music. You'll be able to play it directly from the organ by pressing play, or you'll be able to use your Rodgers Play app, which your dealer can show you how to use. Easy.